or wrong? Shukla, it is important to describe. Okay, see, because we are creating the requirement over here, so we got to describe each and every functionality. Okay, if I have to put it in more organized way, I can write a precondition that the user should be the customer of the bank and he should possess the active account. I can put it separately as a precondition. Okay, then I can click on the submit button now, and then the requirement will get added into the. Okay, so let's check whether it is added or not. I will close this one. So do you see, in this online banking, we have the sign in that is created over here. Do you see? Okay. We will add that, Vinita. We will take the different cases and we will add it. So do you see we have the requirement that is created here under the online banking. Okay. Yes, this is, prepared based on the RTM documents. Now I know what is your next question. Should we prepare both the Excel sheet and then, then we have to add it in the quality center? This must be your question, right? For most of you. Yes. Okay. We are not going to prepare both of them. Okay. If you are using the Excel sheet, then there is no need of quality center. When there is quality center, there is no need to prepare Excel sheet. You can use any one. Okay. Use any one in the project. There is no need to prepare both of them. All right. Yes. Here automatically the requirement ID is also provided. In the green color, it means that I have checked it out. Checked out means I am still working on this. See, whenever I'm working on this, I have logged in and I'm working on this feature, the others should not be able to see it. Okay, let's say what happens is, I think we should have some 5 to 6, big screens over here. Otherwise, so small screen and it becomes so difficult to explain. Okay, see what happens, now there is a server. Okay, now this is a quality center server wherein I am writing the requirement document. Okay, I have logged in here as Alex. When I'm logged in, I'm still typing the requirements. Okay, it is still half done. Okay, it is not completed. Then what happens now? Vinita tries to log in. Okay, how does she know that I'm still typing? She sees, okay, there are some requirements, that I have added, but I have not yet completed. She sees the partial requirements and then she will, try to prepare the test case with it. Correct? Can this situation happen? Still Alex is, typing in the requirement. He has not completed. Vinita is trying to interfere over there. It can happen or not? Okay. So what we have done here, we have checked it out. Okay. We have done checkout means, it means that whatever the Alex is typing here, it is still on his client machine. It has not got entered into the server. Whatever changes he is making, it is still here in the client machine and it is not entered into the server. Only when we press on this, okay, when we click on this button, that is the check-in button. Okay. When we click on the check-in button, then only all these changes will get entered into the server. Vinita will be able to see. So unless and until Alex says check-in, all these, modifications he's making or the new requirements he's making, it will not be visible to other team members. This is nothing but we call it as, the version control, and the concept of version control comes from here. Okay. So it automatically gets checked out when you start editing. Okay. Whenever you start editing it, it automatically gets checked out. Okay. And after you're done, you should check in this one. Okay. Means you're going to save the requirements that you have created on the server. Okay. If you just leave it off, it will be on your computer, but it will not be on the server. So others will not be able to see it. Okay. And this thing is not present in your 9.0. Okay, the trial version that you have installed in the 9.0, it is not still present there. It is in the newer versions of the quality center. Okay. Yes, anybody can log in at the same time, but whatever modifications you do, it will be present only on your computer till you click on this check-in. Okay. Is it clear everybody what is this check-in and check-out? Aditya, you can directly start typing in the 9.0. Okay. And this concept is not just limited to your quality center. Okay. You take any projects, especially the Microsoft projects if you take. Okay. This kind of feature is available in all the Microsoft products. You take the SQL Server, we can integrate it with something called as a TFS, which is again a version control tool. Okay. And then if you're going for the .NET code development, there also you have this check-in and check-out concept. Okay. Is it clear everybody? Okay, Vinaya, in case of 9.2, the moment you start typing in and then you go to the next requirement, it is visible to everybody. Okay. Okay, is this clear? Check in and check out what it is. You want me to explain again? I can explain it. Sure. Okay. See here. Now what happens is there is a quality center server, a common place wherein you are typing the requirement. Okay. Now let's say what Anita is doing. Anita has logged in from her computer, that is quality center client, and this is a server. She has started, she logged in with a username and password and she is typing in the requirements. Okay. Now there is another person, let's say Vinila or Vinita. Okay. Who are also the testers who are going to use these set of requirements and they will be preparing the test cases. Okay. Now what happens here when she has logged in over here, right? Means she has checked out the file. Checkout means what? She has opened some files for editing. Okay. What is the meaning of checkout? Checkout means you have opened the files and you are still editing those files. So till you complete the editing, you do not want it to show to anybody because it can create some confusion within them. If you give them the partial requirement, they will prepare the partial test case, correct? So Anita is checked out all these files so that she can edit all these and then only she is going to make it available to all the remaining people. Is it possible, I can write half requirement and give it to everybody? No. First I want to complete my entire document, then only I'll make it available to everybody. So when these files are checked out, they will not be visible to all the remaining people over here. Now Anita has completed her document. She is going to check in the files into the quality center. And when she checks in the files, then Vinita and Vinila will be able to view the file. Now they consider it for preparing the test case. Do you see it is avoiding some kind of conflict over here? Is it clear everybody? Yes? Okay. So do you see this symbol over here? The lock and then the lock is open. It means that they are checked in. Okay. Okay. Leave about 9.0. It is not available in the 9.0. Yes. The moment you create one requirement, it will be visible to all other users. Okay. One requirement at a time. Okay. Then now we have created the sign in over here. We have to create the different scenario. So do you see how did we prepare the requirement document? FR001 is what? Sign in. Again, no Diti, it cannot happen like that. Okay. See, one requirement is over, then it automatically is visible to everybody. Okay. One requirement at a time. Okay. Then. So here do you see there are different conditions. FR001 is there, 1A is there, 1B is there, and then again A1 is there, A4 is there. Do you see? So all these have to get added into our quality center and in the same hierarchy. We have to add it in the same step. Okay. So the first one is for the valid condition. Second one is for the invalid condition. So in the same way, in the same, the tree diagram or the hierarchy way, we got to add it into our quality center. Okay. So let's see how to add it. Okay. So now the sign in we have created. Within this I want to create another requirement. I can go to this requirement and then click on new requirement. Okay. So this is for the sign in, but it is the valid case. So I can say sign in, and then this is going to be the positive scenario, or I can say valid condition. Okay. Yes, it is still checked out. Okay. I have not yet checked in. I'll check in later when I'm done with this. Okay. Now again, the same thing. So I have given the name, which is a valid condition. Okay. And then author is already there. I got to select over here that this is functional. And then I randomly just select a product from here. And then reviewer is going to be blank. Cover status is what? It is not yet completed. Then priority I'm going to assign high priority. Then is it reviewed? It is not reviewed. And then here I can mention the description. Okay. So you can create any number of requirements that you want. So I'll copy this entire thing. This is my valid condition, which I'm going to copy it here. Okay. And then we click on the submit. Okay. So do you see here? We have the online banking system. In that we have the sign in, and then we have the sign in valid condition. Correct? You can fill in the comments. Okay. If you want to fill the comments, you can fill it out. Okay. Product is nothing but, Anita, that is the software that you're developing. Okay. Yes. Log symbol is, it means that it has been checked out. Okay. You can write the comments if you want. Okay. Not completed means we have, not yet run. It is half run. Or not covered means we have not yet touched it at all. Okay. Okay, Vidya has a question. Let me try to read it. When you make the priority for sign in as low, okay, and give the valid condition priority as high. Okay. How do we know and work on it? Okay, see here. Vidya, you got to, take the entire functionality at once and you got to work on it. Okay. So once when you touch the functionality, make sure you work on it completely. Okay. Attachments, you can use it anytime. You want to take a screenshot of the requirement, you can take it and you can attach it. Like you attach in your emails. Okay. In the same way. Then I'll go to the next requirement. Again, create a new requirement. So this time we have the sign in. And then previously we created a valid condition. Now what is the next thing? 1B is what? Invalid condition. Means the negative scenario we got to create. Okay. So let's create it. And then again the same thing. It is functional. And then I select the product. Then reviewer is blank. Direct cover status, it is not yet completed. Then I select the priority. And then it is not yet reviewed. And then I click on submit. Okay. Is it clear, everybody? So I can create any number of requirements that I want. Okay, so this is not created properly. I can also rename it. Do you see there is a rename option? Okay, I can mention that this is invalid condition. Okay, then this is done. Now I want to create some more requirements. You can select any product, Ratika. The product should be the software, but currently we do not have any admin over here. The admin will have created the name on your project, and then you got to select the same name. Okay. I will show in 9.0 also. Okay, let me finish this one. Then we have the second requirement over here, which is nothing but your user account summary. Let's try to add this requirement also. So I go to the quality center here, choose this online banking system. Okay, and then click on this requirement, new requirement, and then this is what the account summary. Yes, the priority is going to be the same. Okay, how quickly your client wants a release. Of course, right, you can't release it half and half. It should be the same. Okay, then again select here functional. Then you can select the product. Reviewer is going to be the blank. Direct cover status not completed. Priority. Again I'm going to choose as high. It is not reviewed. And then I take the content of this entire account summary. And then we put it here in this. Okay. And then click on the submit button. Okay. So do you see here? We have the online banking, then we have sign in, and we have the account summary. Okay. And let's see what is next. We have FR003 for the fund transfer. Okay, so let's create the fund transfer. No, Shukla, you are not going by the priority. See here, the tree diagram gets automatically created. Do you see? The hierarchy is automatically getting created over here. So why we give that FR001A, 1B, 1C, all that? To create a hierarchy, right? So here it is getting automatically created. Do you see? You have the online banking in that sign in and account summary, and then you have the sign in, right? Okay. So look at this one here. So you have the main requirement, which is your online banking system. And in this online banking system, you have two requirements, that is sign in and then account summary. Again, in the sign in, you have the valid condition, invalid condition. So the tree is, hierarchy is automatically getting formed over here. Okay. Okay. So let's see what is present after the account summary. We have the fund transfer. Let's try to create the fund transfer now. So here go to the online banking system, select this and then click on this new requirement. Then now we have the funds transfer. So write it over here, fund transfer. This is very slow, okay, because I have taken the cloud share, right? So it is like very slow. Select the and then direct cover status, enter it. And then priority. And then here mention the details. Okay. See, if you want to do the attachments, go to the attachment over here. Click on this. Do you see there is a pin that is appearing? Click on this. And then your browser opens. Do you see? Go to the desktop. You can select any file from here, the image file, and then you can attach it. Okay, like you attach, into your email, how do you attach? You click on this kind of button and then the browser opens, window browser opens, wherein, you select the file in the same way. Okay. See here, click on this pin. Okay, the screenshot you are attaching, screenshot of the functionality you can attach. Okay. Yeah, you can attach this snapshot. And then I click on submit button. Okay. So see here, the funds transfer has got created. Now in this fund transfer, we have two options. That is your inside bank, your outside bank is there. Okay. So let's select this inside bank and then we will add it. Again, in the inside bank, you have certain valid condition, and if you leave it as blank, okay. And then if you select some valid option over here, so we have all the three things over here. Okay, somebody has not written it properly. This is A, and then this we have B and C. Okay. So I can go on adding the requirements into the quality center. So is it clear how to add the requirements into the quality center? So again, go to the fund transfer, select this, add the new requirement. Okay. So here I can consider inside the bank, which is here. So I got to select it and then come to the quality center. Click here in the description, add it. So this is inside bank, right? And then the functional, then select the product as usual. Sure, Ratika, give me one moment, okay? Then the reviewer, this is going to be blank for now. Cover status, not completed. Priority, high. It will be added by your admin. Quality center admin will be there who will add all these products to you. Okay. Okay. Vulnerability, we have nothing. I just submit it. Okay. So this is inside the bank. Okay. So do you see here, inside bank requirement is created. So you can go on creating. Again, in this inside bank, you have the different account number and all the fields, right? So you can go on adding. So once this is done, okay. Now do you see we have three functionalities under this online bank. So if you want to check out this entire thing, select this online banking system and do you see here, check-in? Click on the check-in. Okay. You can give the comment. The version number will be increased by 1. Okay. So I can mention over here bank application, and then what are the functionalities I have added here? I have added the sign in. Then I have added account summary functionality. I got to mention, okay, I can give the comments over here, account summary and then the fund transfer. And then click on OK. It will be checked in. So do you see that lock symbol has disappeared now? It is checked in and it is visible to everybody now. Okay. Okay. If you want, you can modify anytime. Go here if you want to modify. Okay. See, if I click, then again everything is checked out. Okay. Okay, look here, Ratika, you wanted to see this, right? Okay, so you can start practicing on your ALM now. Okay, here FR001, all those things are not required because quality center is putting it automatically. Yes, you can again check it out to make any of the modification. Okay. Okay, see here Anita, modifying is very easy. Okay, right click on this and then okay, or you can also double click and then modify. Okay, go to the requirement details over here and then the requirement details opens here. You can start the modification over here. Okay. Or if you simply select it, okay, by double clicking, do you see here it is appearing here in the bottom also. Can you see? Here also you can do the modification. Okay. Then if you want, you can add some more columns over here. Select the columns. Okay, do one thing, see this completely and then start your practice. So if you want to add some more columns, this is not enabled. I'm not sure, okay, because this is very slow. See here, currently what are the different columns that you are able to see? The different columns you can see are name, direct cover status, author and requirement ID. 4 of them you can see. If you want to add some more, like let's say I want to see priority also, select it and then click on this arrow mark. Priority will get added. Okay. Then you want to see the creation date, select it, add it. Okay. You can add some more if you want. Click on the OK button. So do you see some more columns are appearing over here? Correct? Okay. Then we have the different type of views. So currently we are seeing the requirement tree. Okay. You can go for the requirement grid. Okay, see here, okay, see it carefully because it is very slow. If you ask me to repeat, it takes a lot of time. Okay. So when I'm explaining, please see it clearly. Okay. So you have the columns here, right? I can select the columns. I can add it on this side. If you want in 9.0, I will repeat it any number of times you want. But this, I have taken the cloud share, right? So it is extremely slow. Okay. So when I'm explaining, don't try to use your quality center. Look on my screen. Okay. So select the columns that you want and then click on the small arrow mark. They will get added. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to a different view. Do you see till now we had the requirement tree? Means there is parent and child relationship. Correct? Okay. It will not change. Who is this? Okay. Shri, it will not change. Okay. So currently now I'm going to the requirement grid. Till now I was in a requirement tree wherein you were able to see the parent and child relationship. If you go to the requirement grid, you can see the list of all the requirements over here. Do you see? We have the list of all the requirements without any parent and child relationship. Okay. I can use the filter over here. Look at it very carefully. Okay. How I'm going to use the filter. So click on this filter. Okay. So you can filter based on the different things. Let's say I want to see only the requirements that are created by Alex, or let's say Alice, or let's say Kelly. Okay. Or James. I want to see the requirements which are created by Alex, Alice, or Kelly, or James. Click on OK. Don't use the AND, okay, because one requirement cannot be created by two people. So I can do the filter on any of these. Let's say I want to, filter all the high priority requirements. I can select here. So any filter that you want, you can